Welcome, everyone, to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy Looking Nerf Herders. This is a live streaming video podcast by Star Wars fans for Star Wars fans. And today we're giving our initial reactions to Star Wars Tales of the Empire, the official trailer that dropped yesterday. I'm on the fence, mostly because I'm confused. I will say it's because I'm confused. Like, I thought that Barriss was one of the dead Jedi that they found in the Clone Wars, like in the tanks. Or was that someone else?
I think it's someone else. I think.
Wait, that was Luminara. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. My mind has completely changed about how I feel about this trailer. Yep, we're good. We're good.
Well, let's watch this together, and then for anyone watching this in the future for posterity, I don't know. You can let us know also what you think. If I can figure out how to do this.
Yes, technology. Technology is
so this is going to be potted
fast.
up. So you guys aren't going to hear us very much for this first playthrough, and then I'll just pot it down, and we'll just see where we go from here.
Why do you seek Imperial favor?
Years ago, my people were all but destroyed. My anger gives me strength. It is that strength I offer the Empire.
For this.
Offer accepted.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Barriss.
Just be glad you're not a Jedi anymore.
Your path is set, Morgan Elsbeth. I will fulfill my destiny.
Mercy only breeds defeat.
The most unintended.
But I will help you overcome this weakness.
I hate There's nothing.
You said the Empire would help to change things.
Everything comes at a cost. My war has been burning. Since I was a child. You cannot stop what has begun.
Now you must face one final test. To join us. It is time you meet your new master.
Oh, gee.
Long live the Empire.
Fire stuff.
Hail! All right, let me pod this down so people can hear us talk shit.
Yes.
All right. So, what'd you think?
So initially, I was thinking that it was Barriss, not Luminara, that had died in the Clone Wars, and people went searching for her and blah blah blah. So I'm like, God damn it, they're changing canon. So initially, I was really fucking pissed, especially because it seems like this era, like an era of about 4 years, they're stuck in that. That's all Disney wants to do. And it's like, just give us something new.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I realized that wasn't who was dead in the fucking Clone Wars. So now it's like, okay, whatever. I guess we'll accept that one of the main Jedi that wasn't a Jedi, she was still a Padawan, is now a bad guy. I guess that's cool. We can see that. And
I'm not sure about though. It presents it with that front face, like she is being indoctrinated to become one of the Inquisitorius. But that look when Vader walked by, and she was like, either Vader sneaked a fart right next to her, and she was looking up like, you mother, or she was like, I know that Psy anywhere. That's Anakin. You're Anakin.
Yeah,
and so she's gonna like actually try to kill him, which was the whole B plot of Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, probably, because of course the good guys have to be good guys. They can't actually turn unless you're Anakin.
Yeah.
I mean, they're shorts, so even if a couple are turds, at least it's like 5-10 minutes and whatever. I can stomach that versus, you know, Resistance or the Bad Batch. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, I guess I am kind of excited for Morgan Elsbeth, like more of her backstory.
Yeah.
Like actually seeing her on Dathomir with the makeup and shit. I think that'll be fun.
I'm a little mixed on that because we know how she goes out. So, for some reason, there's nothing that they're going to do in my mind that's going to make me be like, ooh, I really like that character.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh, she was a bad guy. She was a witch.
Well, again, that's part of the problem with them being in this loop of, for what, it's been a fucking decade now that they've owned Disney, that's all they're focusing on is a 3 to 4 year period of this universe. And it's like, fucking get over it. Give us something new. Like, even if it sucks, at least it's something new.
Yeah. I mean, the worst part about the reality is it's like The Mandalorian. We first saw The Mandalorian and we're like, whoa, this is different. This is new.
Mm-hmm.
This is great. Like, it's not tied into a galactic civil war. It's just this dude doing dude stuff.
Yeah.
And then it got tied into the galactic civil war. But anyway, it didn't start that way. So something like that, where it doesn't have to be, like, you don't even have to say what time period it's in. In fact, it's probably best if you don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give us something.
Yeah.
Like that we aren't like, oh, well, if this doesn't happen, we're going to be pissed. No, just do something else.
Yeah. I think that's probably the toughest part is that everything revolves around these major events that everyone understands when it is, and tangential characters around the story. We know where they are and what they're doing. So it sort of takes away from just the enjoyment of turning your brain off and just watching Star Wars like you did for a kid for the first time. And it's just like, oh, this is fun. Oh, yeah, that's great. But I also kind of think the sensibility, I think, is changing. Like, when I reflect back on Star Wars, I was a little kid, so it was grown-ups. This is a grown-up show where they crack wise jokes from time to time, like wisecrack jokes. And, they talk shit about each other, and the robots talk shit about each other. Mm-hmm. And it's like adults doing adult things in space. Awesome. Now, I feel like even though they're adult characters, I feel like they're all kids. They're all like little kids learning things for the first time. And it's not... I don't like it.
It's all like a really bad mixture of Harry Potter and Marvel.
Right.
Like, that's how everything feels. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. This is, what was the last one? Order of the Phoenix, or Deathly Hallows. Yeah, Deathly Hallows. There we go. So we're 8 movies in, and you're still like, oh my God, magic again? I've never seen this. Bitch, your first year into fucking school, you should have got over this. Fuck. Yeah, and that same mentality and sense of awe is still with these characters, and it's all characters that we know, and it's just like, no. Like, especially Jedis. Like, anybody that trained through, the Old Republic era of the Jedi Temple and stuff, you shouldn't be fucking surprised by anything. You shouldn't be in awe of anything. Like, that's just cool. Like, that's life. You fucking idiots.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. I'll censor myself.
This is season 2 of the Tales of the Jedi one. I remember enjoying the Tales of the Jedi one.
Yeah, it was okay.
But didn't they have like 3 different stories? Like, or was it still 2?
No, it was... I think it was like 3 or 4, because we got... Was it Ahsoka or was it Shakti? It was Ahsoka. Yeah, so we got Ahsoka. Dooku. Yeah, it was Dooku, and then, well, I guess Yaddle would have been Dooku's storyline.
Maybe it was 2.
Yeah, fuck, maybe it was just 2. I could have swore there was a 3rd one in there somewhere. Yeah, I mean, some of them were good, some of them meh.
Some better than others.
So, I mean, that's basically what I'm expecting with this. Yeah. And again, like the fact that these are, anywhere from like 5 to 15 minute shorts, I don't care if they fucking suck. It's not going to be that big of a waste of time.
Yeah. And it's like Morgan Elsbeth well, she's already dead. So like, who gives a fuck? Like, tell whatever story. I didn't have an emotional attachment to her at all ever. So
Same.
do your thing, and just get through it. And that's gonna be like a throwaway one. Except I say that, and then it just flashes in my head. I still haven't seen a Dathomir witch ride a Rancor yet. If I can get a Dathomir witch riding a Rancor, I will love this series.
Yep, that will be like my idea of Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It's like Book of Boba Fett was terrible, but at least I got that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That'd be cool.
Always the creatures, man. Always the creatures and droids. That's the only thing anybody gives a shit about, or at least I do.
Yeah. Well, and I think the producers know it too, because they keep making them with those as huge focuses on this new batch of Star Wars. So, and I don't mind it. I dig it.
No.
Every once in a while someone comments like, how can you ever trust Disney to do anything? You're like, well, I'm not emotionally tied up in every story. So, it's just them telling their weird story. I don't give a fuck. It's set in a galaxy far, far away, and I dig it. So, stuff like half of Ahsoka, I was just like, fuck it. That was cool. Okay, that was fun.
Yeah, it's like just turn your mind off and it's all right.
Yeah. This, because I have no attachment to either of these characters and they're the focus of the show, it should be easy just to turn your mind off and just be like, just tell a stupid story. And let me just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, especially being fans of, now Legends, like as soon as that switch happened, it's like all those characters that we knew and loved, it's kind of like, okay, whatever. They're going to go somewhere else. Like, Luminara and Barriss, they were dope as hell in the books and stuff. Like the Clone Wars era novels. Yeah. Like Approaching Storm, if you guys haven't read that, it's fucking dope. If I remember correctly, that's one with those two and then Obi-Wan and Anakin, and just killer fucking adventures.
Oh, shit.
But it's like, as soon as that shit's not considered real anymore, it's like, I don't fucking care what you do with this character, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the reality is I tend to enjoy the old stuff anyway more often, so I can just pretend like the stuff I don't like didn't exist, and life goes on. Yeah,
I mean, that's the joy of reality. You can make it your own, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know any of the actors, but the characters that are going to be features, like Morgan Elsbeth, Barriss Offee, Lynn, Wing is a new character, Thrawn, which, this is where Morgan's getting in with Thrawn. I'm kind of interested to find out how she knows about the other galaxy, though. So that might be interesting. Is it like a cultural thing the witches tell each other about?
Yeah, we'll see if they even touch on that. At this point, I kind of don't trust Disney to give us any real substance. Yeah. So. But that'd be fun.
The Grand Inquisitor, but I'm excited about General Grievous. I like General Grievous from the first version of the Clone Wars.
Yes.
Where he was a murdering, just fucking monster.
Yeah.
He got a little
again, it's one of those things where, I mean, yes, he's a cyborg technically, but he's a fucking robot, and the droids, again, that's where it's all at. So definitely cool to see him. Like, I'm pretty excited for that.
Those pissed off, like, hemorrhoid looking eyes of his.
Fuck yeah.
It's like, dude, take care of that. All right, so did you have a favorite moment of this little short? Anything you're looking forward to more than other?
Yep, we were just talking about it.
Okay,
Grievous. Yeah, no, that's about all I'm looking forward to, is just seeing Grievous being Grievous. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the very first episode, and it'll just be like a 10-second clip.
Yeah, it's going to be a flashback of her as a kid, because I mean that's what it was setting up.
Yeah,
but I don't care. That's still cool as hell to see.
Yeah, he just looked mean, man. I really, really dug it. That, and I want to see Vader where he's terrifying again. I mean, like I really got that vibe in Obi-Wan, even though some of it didn't make any sense. He was menacing as fuck, and like the end of Rogue One was just like, I just came all over myself.
Yep, still get goosebumps and have to change my drawers every single time.
It's dope as hell. So I want that again, even if it's in cartoon.
Well, especially because we've had interactions with the Inquisitors. I can't remember if we've had interactions with the Inquisitors and Vader outside of
Obi-Wan.
With Obi-Wan, which that would whatever. We'll just ignore that. So I want to see the Vader interactions that we got in the fucking comics, because that was Vader just being brutal. Like, oh, you guys think you have it hard now? How's this for training? Whop. there goes your leg. You fucking turd. Learn to live with it. I have to. Like, that's what I really hope we get to see.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. I mean, they did have that little like laser arena thing that they were fighting in, which was very reminiscent to the Crimson Empire comics that I'm reading, and their training to be a guard. So I don't know. It might have some good parts. I'm kind of
I
excited
hope so,
for it.
man. I really hope so. I'm just always so scared to get my hopes up.
Yeah. Well, the more I watch Bad Batch, the more I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Instead of like getting excited, I'm like dribbling out of even care.
Right. It's like, it's almost over.
Yeah.
I guess that's something.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really care. Like, if there's gonna be terrible episodes, I'm not gonna waste my life energy on shouting them down for more than 3 hours. That's my limit. Is 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, let's be realistic here. You don't want to put too much focus and energy into shit you don't like.
All right. Well, that's our reaction. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, man. I'm excited to see Grievous.
Yeah.
Definitely hope we get some cool, Nightsister shit. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in, both live and chat or after the fact. We invite you to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell to get notified on our next video. You can pick up some custom designed Star Wars apparel. You can also become a member of the Infernal Brotherhood.
Hell yeah.
Both of those links are in the description below. So until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy looking Nerf Herders, may the Force be with you.
My nipples are like milk duds. There's only going to be a select few people that even understand that. And if they do, you're fucking awesome.
Now I'm hoping I have the reference right. Bob's Burgers, right?
No.
Oh.